Let's compare the two most popular drugstore skin tints on the market right now. We've got Maybelline and L'Oreal to see if these are worth your money, because let's be honest, drugstore prices are getting out of control and these are not really that cheap. Here is the Maybelline and then here is the L'Oreal. They're very similar consistency, and I can already tell right off the bat that this L'Oreal one's gonna be way too dark for me, but we are gonna still test it out anyway. Starting off with Maybelline, I personally like to pump out the product onto the back of my hand and then load it up really nicely onto the brush. So I've been using this product for a few weeks now, and I have to say I really like it, and the coverage actually surprised me. When I think skin tint, I think really light, almost like sheer coverage, and this gives like a light to maybe light medium coverage. I will say that choosing a shade is kind of tough and confusing, but I honestly feel that way with like any drugstore based product. And for some reason on camera, this is pulling very yellow, but it honestly does not look that yellow in real life. So here's the Maybelline side all blended out. Now, what I will say about this formula is I have drier skin and it does work for me. Sometimes I do like to mix it in with like a super hydrating product or super hydrating foundation just to give it a little more oomph. It's not that it's not hydrating, it's just not what you would think in a typical skin tint. With that being said, I do almost feel like people with oily skin or combo skin could also use this because it sets down, it's not sticky. And as you can see, it gives your skin a nice glow, but it's not like overly dewy. This is really a unique and beautiful product. I personally have not really tried anything quite like it before. Okay, moving on to the L'Oreal side. This looks super dark. Pretty sure I'd have to be self-tan to make this work, although sometimes when you blend them out, they look a little lighter. But one thing I would say about drugstore foundations and skin tints is I just never generally like the shade options that they offer. So it glides on and blends out just as easy as the Maybelline one does. It's really giving similar vibes to the Maybelline one. Just for reference, this is my first time using the L'Oreal skin tint. And like I said, I used the Maybelline one quite a few times. So here is the L'Oreal side all blended out. Upon first impression, this is giving very similar vibes to the Maybelline side. When I touch my face, I really cannot tell a difference at all. I don't think these are like transfer proof per se, but they're not like your typical skin tint where your face feels sticky. I think the Maybelline gives just a touch more glow. I feel like the L'Oreal side looks a little bit smoother. I'd say that these are two very similar products and you can't go wrong with either one. They give a very similar finish and look to the skin. You gotta let me know though if you've tried these and which one you like better, and if you have any other drugstore skin tints that I should test out.